CeeDee Lamb, he can't get a contract.
He cannot, can he?
Now, Bennett, you sent me this?
Yeah, yep.
You sent me this? You were doing your homework? I already had it in 5 more things.
You did? Okay.
Because,
well, I mean, the tweet, you had to.
This is wild. So, CeeDee Lamb, for people who don't know, CeeDee Lamb, awesome, right? Nobody argues.
Yeah.
All right. He's on the last year of a contract. I think it's worth roughly $18 million. All right. Best receiver and the highest paid receiver is getting like 35 to 40.
Yes.
All right. So he feels underpaid.
Correct.
He's getting. He's saying, "I'm going to hold out till I get a better deal."
Yep. For reference, Justin Jefferson just got a 4-year, $140 million deal.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. And CeeDee Lamb reportedly wants something like that. Don't we all? So Jerry Jones, they got to get a contract done. Like they got a Dak contract situation. Now they got a CeeDee Lamb contract situation. CeeDee Lamb is holding out. So Jerry Jones was walking around yesterday, and media's talking to him, and they say, "Do you have any sense of urgency to get a contract, a new deal done with CeeDee Lamb?" And you know what he said? He said no, which was just sort of funny. And then, but this is where it got really funny. Then he said, "I don't know why I just said that." It's like he caught himself in real time. Like, I should not have said what I just said on TV. And then they say, "Why did you say it? Why don't you think there's a sense of urgency?" And this
word vomit.
He said, "I don't know. I don't have a sense of urgency about getting it done. Put any reason you want. I was at Nobu 2 days ago. Give that as the reason. Whatever you want to put out there."
Dude.
He said, "Well, I don't feel there's a sense of urgency because I was at Nobu 2 days ago," is what he wants you to print. Yeah. He doesn't care.
I mean, there should be a sense of urgency. That is like your best offensive player.
Does Jerry Jones need to withdraw from the election?
I don't know, dude. I don't understand these.
He sounds like somebody might need to withdraw from the election, like, if you know what I mean.
These are so weird to me, these situations, because it's like you're going to pay him. You know you're going to pay him. So why even do this? Like, why not just do it now?
I struggle with this because on one hand, like you agreed to a contract, do your job. Like I can't just walk into Pug. I mean, I guess I could, but I wouldn't just walk into Pug's office in my last year of a contract and be like, "I really liked the contract when you gave it to me, but now I need 3 times what you're giving me."
Right.
It'd be like, "All right, well, we'll talk about that when the contract's over. But you're under contract right now. Do your job." All right. That's the way most of us go through life.
Yep.
All right. So there's a part of me that says, you sign the contract, fulfill your contract, and then get paid on your next contract.
Yeah.
The problem is this is an effective path for football players who are awesome and heading into the final years of contracts. Like if there were no precedent for this working, people would stop trying it. You'd just be like, well, you can't hold out. They're just going to fine you every day, and they ain't going to give you a new deal anyway. What are you going to do, just not play for the year? You go, well, I guess I got to go. I guess I got to show up. But teams have negotiated from this position.
Of course.
And guys do get new deals all the time. And so on one hand, I struggle with it. Just you're under contract, do your job. On the other hand, it is an effective path to getting paid.
It really is.
So why wouldn't you use it if it is something that other people use all the time?
Completely agree. I mean, not to mention he may have been, I don't think he had the most receptions in the NFL last year, but he was really great for them last year. I mean, keep in mind, dude, they were thought to be possibly one of the Super Bowl teams last year, and then you run into Green Bay and have that disaster game. Like they need him. Yeah. Like, he is a big part of that thing.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
It's just sort of a weird deal because, listen, in all seriousness, Jerry Jones has been running a NFL franchise successfully in terms of it makes lots of money.
That's
and it's the biggest thing. I know they haven't won all the Super Bowls you'd like, but, like, this guy's one of the biggest I hesitate to use the word best because I don't even know what that looks like, but, like, one of the more notable sports franchise owners in American history, all right? I'm sure he knows what he's doing on some level.
Yeah.
But I can't ever think it's good to head into a season and you got 2 of your stars just disgruntled.
I know.
Like, among the reasons you pay people, and this goes for any business where talented people are involved, talented people with egos, among the reasons you pay them when you pay them is to keep them happy.
Yep.
is to not make them mad when they're coming to work every day. Just like, why are you fighting with me over this money that either you or somebody else is going to give me someday?
Yeah.
Because in Dallas right now, you think how good do you think Dak feels about things?
Right.
Now CeeDee Lamb it hates the owner. I just don't.
Why do it to yourself? Yeah.
Why do you do? I'm sure there's and what somebody else would tell you is like they'd say, GP, you've never run $1 billion business, but like sometimes you got to take hard stands and hard positions to get a favorable outcome, and we can make the feelings right in the end. And maybe that's true, but there's such a human element to this. Every year in Dallas feels like it's got to be a big year or else, and you're heading into this one, and your quarterback and your receiver are probably not feeling so great about their place of employment.
Right.
I just don't know how that's good for business, but it ain't my problem. I'll let Vernon worry about it.
The Gary Parrish Show, live weekdays at 10 a.m.